Hello? Do you hear me? Oh, it's been so long. I forgot how to do this. It's been too long. It's been far too long. Hello, hello. Oh, hello. She's back. Scatter. It's been 10,000 years. She's back. Gather. Hello, hello. We're not saying shalom anymore because my name isn't DigiShell anymore. So the shalom doesn't have any... How do you say? Like, it doesn't make sense anymore. We have to find something new. Also, I'm silly. I didn't turn on the TTS. Give me a second. Also, we're guests. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I think that's what you say. Okay, let's see. Does this work? Come on, translator, work for me. Yes. Okay, nice. Okay, good. No, not at all. Sunken shell. It's a good way to say it, though. If you guys like it, I mean, I guess we can keep it. It just makes no sense now. I don't mind. I just thought if someone new joins, it will be confusing, right? Because it doesn't make any sense. But I am okay with it, one way or the other. But hello, hello, everyone. Let me put on a couple things. This is interesting. Why do things choose not to work? I have the translator on. Ah, here, okay.
Oh, you're back! If you're expecting me to start crying and begging you to never leave, you better apologize first for leaving.
Cute! Hi, Angel! Hello, hello! Oh, hello! That was very cute. That was very, very cute soon. Very cute. Tactical Oni, hello, hello. Thank you for your follow. Yeah, let me say hello to everyone first before we start. But let me do it on the other screen because I've been dodging again. As always. I tend to linger on the starting screen for a very long time. Okay, let me say hello to everyone. Oh, I'm so rusty. I'm kind of worried. I'm so sorry. I feel like I am Reggie Gigas. Like, I feel like I have slow start. I think, like, for the first 5 turns, I will most likely be very slow. It really does feel like I have slow start today. I've been suffering from jet lag quite a bit. Rusty, but still green. Exactly. Exactly. Your 5 turns are up. Okay. Panis is first today. Wow. Hello, hello. Arm, hello. Krümel, hello. MGF, hello. Proteus, hello. Extra Princess, hello. Wolf Work, hello. Zeb, hello. Iron Lake, hello. Memento Funes Mori. Shlo shlo. Karen. Shlo shlo. Hi, Karen. Alan. Shlo shlo. Hyperrail. Shlo shlo. Not So Sneak Ninja. Shlo shlo. Andy. Shlo shlo. Somnium. Shlo shlo. Joka-kun. Shlo shlo. Bellhound. Shlo shlo. D10112. Shlo shlo. Guess. Shlo shlo. Bucky. Shlo shlo. Sunken Shell. Shlo shlo. Kanlegi. Shlo shlo. Exil. Shlo shlo. Cyber Blinky. Shlo shlo. Flea Flicker. Shlo shlo. And thank you for the streak. Thank you for the 10th stream streak. It's hard to say. Angel. Shlo shlo. The original NPC. Shlo shlo. Red Sticks. Shlo shlo. From the Moon. Shlo shlo. And TVH861731. Shlo shlo. And thank you so much for the subs, everyone! Panis! Oh my god, thank you! Thank you for subbing for 6 months, a tier free! Thank you, thank you! Domo arigato! MGF, thank you for the resub as well! Thank you! Domo. Thank you, thank you! Oh, Sunken Shell! Thank you for the resub too! Oh my god, the wolf is back. I repeat, the wolf is back. Thank you for resubbing for 6 months. Thank you. Wolf Thank you for resubbing a tier free as well. Thank you. 15 years of green thing. Wow, that's so many years. Soon that will be half my life. I'm getting old. I'm getting way too old. We have to stop now before I get older. Naito, Naito. Hello, hello. Maybear. Hello, hello. Wang, wang, wang. And on the other side, Asu. Hello, hello. Tactical Oni. Hello, hello. Yes, we can be all together. Oh, I look too much to the sides. My tracking got lost. Ichi, hello, hello. Nimby, hello, hello. I enjoyed my trip very much, thank you. And I missed you guys as well. Yes, yes. And Zeb, hello, hello. Ohayo. Ah! Ha! Ah. Naito, Naito, thank you. I got thrown with things. Wow. I think this is the first time this worked as intended. Awesome. Yay! Thank you. Thank you for throwing Thank you for throwing stuff at me. Thank you for hurling pillows and towels at me. Everyone loves that. Yeah, funnily enough, you could have always thrown things since like June. I had it on every single time. It just didn't work as intended. I don't know why. It's been too long. I missed you guys. I missed you very much. I get why some people, when they go on a vacation, why they take like a laptop with them. So they can, you know, they can still stream like occasionally. There were some days where it was like, oh, if I had an hour or two, I wish I could stream, you know? On the other hand, my luggage was so heavy that I don't think I would have had the ability to carry it all with me. I don't think if I would have taken Like, I mean, okay, a laptop is pretty light and you can just have a laptop bag, right? Like a laptop usually doesn't really make it unbearable. But you also need a microphone. That's true. And I mean, a phone stand, and a charging cable. It's not nothing, right? But it is a little bit of something. You were gone forever. I counted. I missed you guys so much. I missed you guys so much. I had a very good time. Also, thank you for the hype train. Thank you. I missed you guys a lot. I had a great time in Japan. I feel like going to America and Japan, like both of it, was like a dream. Yeah. Talked up. Hello, hello. Alan, thank you. Alan, thank you for gifting a sub. Arigato. Thank you. What? Oh, you gifted 2 subs. What? Oh, I don't know. I think it's a double. Okay. Thank you for gifting 1 sub. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm so rusty. I can't read. I'm so sorry. It was just like a Alan gifted a sub, and then Alan gifted a sub to user the Bobcat, and I was like, okay. I get it now. I get it now. Here's a maniac. Hi. How are you guys? I want to know all about it. Did you do fun things? Did you have a good time? I want to know how you are. I'll tell you how it was. I'll tell you. We're great now that you're back. It was so funny because on the first day that I left, I got like 3 marshmallows where it was like, I hope you have a nice trip, but I already miss you. And I know this is gonna be a very hard time for me till you're back. And I was like, oh no. How can I live with the guilt? Ooh. How can I live with the guilt? Whoa, the Bobcat! Thank you for gifting a sub to Alan in return. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so precious that Alan gifted a sub without being sub to the channel, and then they got the kindness back. That's so nice. Yeah, there were a couple very, very needy a couple of very needy usabus, but I don't mind. It's all good. Yeah. We're dehydrated from the lack of rain parades. King Bluey! Hello. Wait, let me open my panel so I can read. Twitch activity feed. Okay. Yeah, it was easier to read for me. Toria! Hi! Ohayo! Hello! Wow! I feel so rusty. I feel like I forgot how to do this completely. I'll have to relearn. But I had a lovely time. I had an absolutely lovely time. I missed you so much. I missed you too. I was thinking, I was like, will they be fine? Will it be okay if I'm away for such a long time? Will they forget all about me? Well, it seems you haven't forgotten at the very least. That's good. That's good that you didn't forget about me. That does make me happy. We almost died. Who's this green woman? Dubious green critter on your screen. That's me. That's my job description. Who are you again? Okay, now it's getting uncanny. Now you're starting to hurt my feelings. You didn't forget about me for 1 minute, right? Right. Well, the marshmallows say you don't. Dubious green thing, up to no good. This thing is demonic in nature. Chewy! Hello, Chewy! Welcome back from Japan. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Chewy. Let me give you a shout out. The slowest typer in the world. Yes, nice. Okay, I did it. It's coming back to me now. Yes. I am so slow at typing. I make mistakes all the time when I type usernames. I'm always happy when a mod does the shout out because then I know there won't be errors in it. Snayut! Hello. Hiyo. Oh, you were looking at... Oh, thank you. Ichi, thank you. They're saying they were looking forward to my posts on Twitter about Japan. Yeah. I could never forget my amazing green Oshi. Thank you. You're very kind, all of you. You're very, very kind. Yeah. Do you want to know how it went? Do you want to know if I had a good time? Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about my time in Japan. Tell us all about it. Will do. Did you have your hot springs episode? Yes, I did. It's very funny. Right before I started the stream, I got a marshmallow saying, "Did you do any Yuri or other loot stuff?" And I kind of like the idea of 3 girls going on a trip for the very first time, and it immediately turns into like a lesbian orgy for the fan service. You know, the fans aren't even there. It just kind of turns this way. Yes. I promise that wasn't me, but answer please. Wait, let me get my phone, because I wrote a diary on my phone. Okay, let's go for my diary. Yeah, going through a girl's diary. How indecent. Okay. Let's go through my through my diary. Yes. The flight was pretty long. I think because I went to America right before and then to Japan, flying twice for like very long hours was kind of hard, especially on my body. I was shifting in my seat a lot. I brought my Nintendo Switch with me because I felt bad. Because last time I didn't have it with me, and I didn't have internet during the flight. But in the end, I didn't end up using my Nintendo Switch at all. I was on my phone though. This time the flight internet worked. And I tried to kill as many of my brain cells as possible. Because I was watching reels for I think like 10 hours in a row. I was watching Instagram reels for 10 hours. And I could tell I was going insane. Yeah, I just kind of thought it was like, I wonder what happens if I just watch all the reels. Have you ever watched Instagram reels for 10 hours in a row? You come back a changed man. You changed forever. That's a lot of brain rot. It felt so bad. At some point, I had to take a break from brain rotting. And then I continued. I brain rotted a long time. I'm currently also working on a little passion project. So I did some work on that too. Why would you do this to yourself? I kind of thought if I do this, the time will pass faster. So Buffer, hello, hello. And Lucius, hello, hello. Das Maxian, hello, hello. Hi, hi. Oh, hiyo. Roll for hire. Hello, hello. Oh, hiyo. Made it in just in time. Nice to see you. Yeah, it's time for Raid Shadow Legends and War and Thunder. It's time for all the games. Time flies when you're having fun, not suffering. It was honestly so bad because I could tell that, like, they show you stuff to make you upset, right? And that was so kind of bizarre to see. And I have a thing where if I use any app for longer than 30 minutes, I get a pop-up on my phone that says, hey, it's time to stop. So every 30 minutes, I got a pop-up on my phone where it's like, you're watching Reels for 2 hours now. It's time to turn it off, ma'am. It's getting too much. Yeah. The context is that on my flight, I was watching Reels for 10 hours out of 13. I watched Instagram Reels for 10 hours in a row, almost. Das Maxian! Thank you! Thank you for the resub at tier 2. Thank you, thank you! Arigato! Thank you! Yeah, I tried to melt my brain. I know War and Thunder has a collab with a Girls in Panzer. In that, I am mildly interested. When it comes to like the military games genre, I'm a bit more interested in games like Girls Frontline. But more the original one, because the second one feels a bit too much like Genshin. Wait, is that... Ah, World of Tanks, sorry. Yeah, that makes more sense, right? Yeah, I think that's the one. I'm sorry. It's the other game. Yeah. I like Girls Frontline. I tried playing the second one, and I did get Suomi. And it is a very smooth and pleasant gameplay experience, but I know these types of games aren't for me. Did you get some comfy reels at some point? I watched one reel about like making 3D art in Blender, and then the algorithm just thrusted me into a spiral of like how to make stuff in Blender videos and like how to prime things if you want to 3D print them, how to make vinyl figures by yourself in your home if you have a 3D printer. And I was just watching them and I was like, oh, I kind of want to make a vinyl figure. That's kind of fun. That's kind of cool. I don't have a super expensive 3D printer, but if I had, this would be so fun to do. So I watched a lot of Blender stuff. I watched a lot of Blender tutorials, which I found quite fun. Like I didn't mind these reels so much. I got a lot of reels about like, if your boyfriend does this, he's a secret manipulator, man. If your boyfriend makes himself food and he doesn't offer you half his bowl, even though he has been starving and you just ate, he hates you and he's cheating on you. And he has 10 side chicks who he all offers food to. You're just the last in line. And I was like, okay, I don't have a boyfriend. From my long experience of having a boyfriend, I don't think that's really how it goes. But, you know. Oh, how much Chinese have you learned? I did this too. So this was my passion during the trip. I got like a channel recommended to me on Reels. And it teaches you Chinese, but only funny things. So it would be like, how to say stop farting in Chinese. How to say I love my boo in Chinese. How to say I'm coming in Chinese. So I watched a bunch of these and I terrorized the others with it, which was really funny. Do you want me to look one of them up? Wait, do you want me to show you what I learned? Do you want me to show you my awesome skill? I can show you my awesome skill. Oh, this is gonna be so embarrassing. Let me go into my real group. I made real folders. Yeah. Yeah. I made real folders to save all my reels. So let me go into the group that's called Chinese and look it up here. Okay, so I can offer... Seeing you suffer feels so fucking good. We are learning. So let's try this one. Oh my god, this might be too difficult. Kani Tonku, 我的快乐. Seeing you suffer feels so fucking good. I can try again. Let me try again. Kani Tonku, 我的快乐. Yeah, that's me. That's me berating you in a different language. What is this one? How to say be my dog. Okay, let's try this one. 做我的狗. 做我的狗. How to be my dog. Yeah. Awesome. Let me hydrate and stretch. Wow. Okay, very good. Actually, try saying I really like marshmallows in Romanian. Romanian seems difficult. I can try though. I can try. I really like marshmallows. Romanian. Oh my god, it doesn't here. Let me listen to this first. That sounds so... That doesn't sound great. Imi plak farte mult bezele. Why do you guys say farte? What is that all about? Imi plak farte mult bezele. Here you are. Yeah. Here, I tried speaking Romanian for you. I didn't. I did it for you. Yes. Broken, but it works. Very good. Very good. So, also let me put different background music because we've been listening to my lovely intro theme. Let's see. Yeah, okay. This is nice and cozy. Yes. Lai Zhao Baba. Come to daddy. I don't know, I like these. I wish I could speak Chinese. 来一下吧吧. Come to daddy. 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 来一下吧ba. 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 Come to dad I find it quite interesting. Okay, wait. I had a point and now I immediately lost it. We got sidetracked. What was my point again? What was my point was the flight, right? Yeah, the flight was really long. And I watched brain rot to make as much damage to my brain as possible. So, one interesting thing about me is... I'm a hypochondriac and I'm a pretty bad one. Which means I get really, really worried and sad when I have some sort of medical issue. It was an overnight flight, yes. Zikaru, hello, hello. Hiyo. And we remember, right before I left, I had a bump on my chest, like under my boob. And I thought, oh, I hate when my skin is uneven. All my homies with skin picking hate it. So I pressed around on it and I gave myself a hematoma. In the end, my hematoma was palm-sized. So, like, my entire boob was just purple and it turned
Judas
black.
Green Wolfie has returned. Hey, woo!
Sarah Mars! Hello, hello! Yeah, so I turned my boob purple. This was my great activity before I left, right? I did this for no reason. And I went to the ladies' doctor and we did the, like, he had to, like, put cream on my chest and do an ultrasound. And he was like, well, I can't look into the past, but this is not what breast cancer feels like. So, you know, like, you'll be fine. But why did you do this? Stop doing this. And I said, well, I didn't start pressing on it for nothing. I did feel a bump there. And he was like, well, don't care. Come back some other time. Come back, you know, later. It was not supposed to be the color. And I was so worried because I read on the plane that you're not supposed to fly with a hematoma. This can be deadly for you. And I was so... Yeah, he said, damn, it's crazy. He was not interested. I had to force him to do the cream ultrasound thing. And he was like, yep, it's a boob. Do you want to go home now? And I was like... Do you understand that I'm worried? Do you understand that I'm freaking out? Do you understand that it's not supposed to be like this? It has something to do with, like, the blood flow, because the hematoma means the blood's leaking out, right? Blood's not in the place where it's supposed to be. And apparently with certain hematoma, it can affect your blood flow really badly. And you can die from, like... blood stuff, like your lungs can cave in and stuff. It's a lung embolia ? There's some sort of lung thing that can happen when it's like a pressure thing. Tayomisi! Hi! Hello, hello! Welcome back. Thank you. I'm so glad to be home. It's not pneumonia, no. It's like... I think it's like your lungs caving in. Like some weird stuff can happen to your lungs. They can die, Minya. Like, I think most hematoma happen in the legs, which is where this happens. Some people also get one in the head. I have no idea. I don't even want to look it up because it made me so worried. But just remember, my entire boob turned purple, and then it turned black, and then it turned blue, and then it turned brown, and then it went away. But it was a process of like 2 weeks, and I did this to myself for no reason, because I felt a small bump on my chest, and I kept pressing on it, and at some point I must have ruptured, you know, a vein. Yeah, they changed color, but it wasn't good. I was so worried. So I have a friend who worked in a hospital for a couple years, and I was like live texting her and sending her pictures. I was like, It's growing. I'm on the plane and the blood keeps leaking out. What do I do? Am I gonna die? And she's like, no, you're not gonna die. It's gonna go away. It's fine. But I was really worried. And I kept live tweeting to her. Like, I would go to the restroom like once an hour and I'd be like, I kind of feel like it's larger than it was 1 hour ago. And it felt so dramatic that I messaged my friends and I was like, hey, I'm so glad I met you. And you know, I'm telling you this for no reason, but thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you for having been so kind to me. Thank you for all the great times we shared. You know, like I, I said my last words. I texted my mom and I was like, I love you. I hope you know that. I love you and I'm so grateful I got to be alive. And I made peace with maybe dying on the plane. And I messaged some friends that I have in Japan, and I was like, "Hey, can you teach me how to like call an ambulance like when I land? Can you teach me like what to do if I need like urgent medical help?" So I was killing my brain with reels to not go insane, and I was researching what to do in like a crisis situation because I was so convinced I would be dying. I think I even tweeted out, I said like, oh, I love you all. I had a wonderful time. And this was my stealthy goodbye. Because I didn't want to like worry anyone. But I also wanted to say goodbye in case I was dying. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a really pathetic hypochondriac. I'm so sorry. The least reactionary one. Yeah, I was prepping. I was 100% sure I would be dying. Hamster! I had to brief the others. I had to tell the others, just like, hey, so I'm talking to a friend from Japan. They're you know, they're telling me what to do in case I have to get an ambulance and have to go to the hospital. This is what you will have to do if I have to go to the hospital. That's my, you know, not like next of kin, but like as the people who are here with me. In the end, nothing happened, and I was just freaking out. What are we talking about? I went to Japan. I'm recounting my trip. And I kind of made myself anxious because a couple days before I went, I caused myself to have a hematoma on my chest. My boob turned purple. And it only got worse. I did go to the doctor, and he was completely like unfazed by this. He was just like, yeah, you're kind of annoying. Go away. It will go away by itself. And if you want to, you can come back in 8 weeks and we can do another like detailed procedure. But that will cost you money. That will not be covered by your health insurance. Wow. I did see some old cars. I don't know what those are, but I did see some cool cars. Let me look this up real quick. I didn't see the initial D car. I don't think I've seen this car, the NSX. I don't think I've seen this one. Let me look up the other ones. Let me see what the other ones are. What is this? Oh, I might have seen the GTR. That looks familiar. I might have seen one of these bad boys. And the RX-7. What does this look like? No, I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen this one. I did see cars that were really square, which looked funny. And next time, hello. Hello. Yeah, I'm glad nothing bad happened. The Toyota. Let me look that up. No, I didn't see the initial D car. I didn't see this one. I'm sorry. I wish I did. But yeah, I saw a lot of boxy cars. I saw cars that were really square. Those were really fun. Yeah, yeah. The shoebox car. I like those. K cars. Oh. The Wankel rotary engine. That's what I run on. I have a Wankel rotary engine in me. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's all Wankel inside. It's all Wankel. I'm sorry. That explains the leaky seals. Come on now. Come on now. But I arrived in Japan. I met up with the girls who are both very, very cute. And we made it to our first hotel in Asakusa. And just seeing the architecture was really nice. Japan is very clean. You don't have a lot of litter lying around. And just the way the buildings look like is very satisfying. I just had a really good time walking around Asakusa and taking it in. And we got some snacks at the Family Mart, which was nice. I had a good famichiki, and I had an onigiri. And starting this point, I would also get a meat bun. Every single time I saw a meat bun, I was like, oh, it's meat bun time. Like, I got the spicy meat bun. I got the regular meat bun. I got the pizza bun. I was a big bun fanatic. This has always been the case, honka honka, but I quite like the bun. There was no Shibuya incident. We did go to Shibuya, but, or I at least did briefly, but there was no Shibuya incident. Turning into a meat bun. I'm gonna eat you. You turn into a meat bun. I will not hold back. Yeah. Yeah. Let me recount everything in order. You will have all your questions answered. Oh, I tried an egg sandwich, the egg sando. I didn't like it as much. I didn't really like the egg sandwich because it really did just feel like egg salad. Like, I don't know. I like egg a lot, but the egg sando was kind of mid. I did like the fruit sando. I like the fruit sando quite a bit. We did buy pudding, and the pudding in the store wasn't that great, but every time we had pudding in restaurants, it was very tasty. So I'm still a pudding fan. Just not, not the store-bought one. And I walked 9,477 steps on the first day. On the second day, we got breakfast at Yoshinoya's. Yeah, that was very tasty. Maka-chan! Hello! Oh, hiyo. I'm glad you were able to return home safely. Me too. I had such a good time. Yeah, it was so nice meeting you. Hello. Ohayo. I'm recounting the tales of my trip. Yeah. I'm recounting the tales of my trip. Sir Cree, hello. Ohayo. Galaxy 92, hello. Next time, hello. Ohayo. Okay, we got breakfast at Yoshinoya. And I had 2 eggs with ham, with a pork broth, a rice, and some beef. So, it was quite the big breakfast for a little guy, but it was very, very tasty. I liked it a lot. Like an adventure returning to the pub after a quest. Exactly. Vanilla! Hello. 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 Yeah, I'm quite the carnivore, so for me, meat is good. I like meat quite a bit. And then we went to Akihabara. And we went to the donkey. We started our trip off at the donkey. Because I wanted to check out the scents. Well, you might have heard of this before. But there's a certain type of product. Well, you see, have you ever wondered what a girl smells like? I have always wondered this. I mean, I have no way of knowing. Yeah, so I was kind of intrigued. And I kind of wanted to check out the scents. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it because they were all like 20 to 30 bucks each. And honestly, like I didn't want the foot stuff. I wasn't there for like the foot stuff. I wanted like well, there are other things that smell about girls besides the feet. So I was intrigued, but not to that extent. And what I found really sad, and I guess this was to be expected, but a lot of products in that area were had like AI generated art on them. And it felt kind of bad. Like I didn't want to support it. Like I think for me, the packaging design and stuff, I find that part interesting. So I was a little bit disappointed, to be honest. And it makes sense, right? Like it makes sense that this would be an area where AI would absolutely kind of, like conquer the shelf in a way. I want perverts to make my pervert goods, exactly. And there wasn't a lot of like, I don't know. Yeah, less art commissions, more bad AI. This is why my thumbnails are so boring. I only do model on background thumbnails because I don't want to use AI art, and right now I can't commission like an art piece per video. So this is this is why my thumbnails are just model plus background, because I think even that is better than using an AI image. Shoutouts to women. Hell yeah. Yes. So I didn't buy any of the weird scents. I didn't buy any hentai scents. I was kind of like, I kind of wanted to get an Ona hole, but I can't use it, right? Like I don't have a peener. So it felt nonsensical to buy an Ona hole on the first day. Like, I am intrigued by this. But, yeah, what are you gonna do with that? Well, that had art on it. That had interesting looking art on it. But I kind of thought it was like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense for me to buy one. You can find a way. Also, I saw Ava in the chat. Hi, Ava. Hello. Put golf balls in it. Oh my god. Are we doing the ovipositor ASMR? Is that what's happening? Well, I mean, it's just good to have around. You never know. Well, anyway. Anyway, Mina. We saw lots of cosplay goods and Q-Man games. Hello, hello. A stationery holder. No, that feels too cruel. Sounds like cute and fun. What kind of emote is that? Why is he looking like this? What is this dubious SpongeBob emote? That's a really good emote. It's really funny. I like this one. Sparkle paws. This is a good emote. I like this one. Animate, hello, hello. Put your loose coins in it? No, I can't be so disrespectful to her. You know, it's like a girl. No, I can't put my stationery or my stuff in it. Maybe the red and white striped peanut shaped thing. You mean the Tenga? Ah. I don't think I can use a Tenga. Isn't a Tenga also for people with a penis? I'm not entirely sure. Funnily enough, I don't own any toys. So I was interested in getting a toy, but then I was too scared. Jacob Pui! Hello, hello! Thank you for the raid! Arigato! Thank you, thank you! Welcome, raiders! Hi, hi! How's your stream? Oh, you were playing Marvel Rivals! Did you have fun? Hello, hello! It could be a cup, sipping tea from it. Crooked Gamer, hello, hello. I had a good time. Oh, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving since I am from Germany, but I had a pretty good time regardless. What was that? Very good, very good. Thank you for coming over. We were just moving on from my visit to the Don Quixote. Yeah, we were just moving on from that, right? Right, Mina? We were done here. Ah, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, because my Streamlabs thing says you were playing that. What were you doing? Yeah, what were you getting up to? What were you doing? I wanna know. I'm very nosy. But let's continue. So, we went to a Heisei retro store and I bought a Evangelion figure. I think the line's called XX Angel, and it's the angels, but they are girls. It's like a retro figure. And I bought a Hatsune Miku clear file. Then we went to the Love Life shrine. Wow, Rudy! Hi, hi! Oh, hiyo! Hi, Mina! Oh my god, it's my favorite ghost girl! Hi! Hello, my sweet angel! How's your stream? Hi! Rudy Red! Oh, hello? You are. When I feel your cold ghost silhouette hugging me when you come through the wall, you know, I let it happen. I know all ghost girls are cold to the touch. I only get scared a little bit. Blind Desire, hello, hello. Hayo, hayo. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the hotel. Please enjoy your stay. Hello, hello, Mina. I made some lovely memories. Thank you. I had a really good time. I don't travel a lot, but lately it has been nice to explore the world a little bit. I love people who are cold to the touch. I'm always way too warm. I'm also like this. I am very, very, very warm. Only my hands and my feet are cold. So I think cuddling with someone who was cold, I would prefer. I think that's how I roll. I think nothing is going on. We just got raided a second time. I don't think nothing out of the ordinary is going on. I am offering my services as a cold one. The cold one. Very good. I had a thought and it immediately went away. Wait, you were in Japan as well. What was your favorite kombini food, Miss Ruri? What was your favorite kombini food? Whoa, Zep, thank you! Domo arigato! Thank you, thank you! Tuna mayo onigiri, that's not even close, okay. That's really, really based. I really like the tuna and mayo one as well. I tried a lot of the onigiri. I really like those. In general, I think you could say that the food in the Japanese convenience store is very high quality and it's not expensive. Like, I think for what it is very affordable and very tasty and it doesn't feel too unhealthy. Maybe this is like a wrong, how do you say, like a wrong assumption that it would be healthy, but it did taste really, really good. Yes, we went to the kombini every day. Yeah, I wish the concept took off everywhere. Yeah, I wish we had it here too. Sam! Hello, hello. Hi, Sam. Ohayo. Yeah, I had the ketchup spaghetti. I ate the ketchup spaghetti, which was really tasty. Oh, and you've been playing Kirby Air Ride. It looks like a very good game. It looks very good, the new Kirby. Yeah. I would just eat karage for every meal. Do they have that at the convenience store? I don't remember seeing that there. Oh. Let me translate your message. Let me translate your message. Ah. Where's English? Where's English? What? It's your first time being here! Ohayou gozaimasu. Hajime mi ni kimashita. Hello, hello! Hi, hi! Nice to meet you! Nice to meet you! Wow. Ma channel! Nice to meet you! Okay. Alright, alright. I like the famichiki. Famichiki is tasty, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just a chicken nugget. Famichiki is just a chicken nugget. I think karage felt a little bit different. Sauerbraten has gotta be my biggest favorite meal ever. Oh, that's really tasty German food. My parents quite like Sauerbraten. I can't eat meat on the bone, so Sauerbraten is not for me. Or am I thinking of Haxe? It could also be Haxe. I think Haxe is on the bone. Sauerbraten might not be. It is a superior chicken nugget. This is true. This is also true. I said hello, hello. Ohio, Ohio. Chicken nugget Germany. Chicken nugget Japan. Yeah, well, famichiki is tastier. I did like famichiki. Even though it's just a big chicken nugget, it's very tasty. Haxe's on the bone, yeah. I see, so Haxe was the one that's on the bone. I see it now. I understand it now. Let's continue with the retelling. We went to the Love Life Shrine, and then I got a meat bun. You see that this was so important to me that I wrote it down in my diary. I played the Karubi Ichiban Kuji. Ichiban Kuji is like a lottery. You buy a lottery ticket and there are prizes with different tiers. So like a big plushie will be the A prize, and there's only one per store. And then there's like the B prize, which is also something nice, and the C prize. And then, you have like L prize, G prize, H prize. And they're like stickers and clear files and keychains, like stuff like that. And I got the B prize. I got my cat VTuber, my meat cat. I got a big poster, which I was very happy about, from Miss Karubi. I guess you could call them meat buns. That is true. I also just like eating those. The H prize, that's the one I want. I got a bunch of those, but they weren't pervy. They were just nice. When I got the L prize, I said something like, I'll take this one. And then Ruri just said, oh, you're taking the L. And that was quite funny. I quite like that. Ruri and I were crazy vocal stimming. Like, Ruri and I were saying "pla" this entire time. We were vocal stimming this entire trip. We were saying all sorts of things. There was some other thing. I don't remember what it was. It was very cute though. I had a really good time with both of them. I wrote down the other two got taiyaki. I liked the custard, but I didn't care about red bean. So here you have it. I'm a custard girl. Yeah, Takanyan definitely lost her mind with us. I think this is true. We were stimming like crazy. Red bean I kind of didn't care about. It wasn't for me. Taiyaki is very tasty. I did like taiyaki. I've tried Wagyu beef from Japan and from Germany. I like Germany's more. I liked Wagyu. A lot of the Wagyu that I had like roast beef texture. So after a while, I was kind of roast beefed out. Like there was a point where it's just like, yeah, this is tasty meat, but it's all roast beef. I would like to eat this in a form that isn't a roast beef, if I may, But you know how it is. We went shopping. I picked up a big figure that's limited to 1,000 pieces. I picked up the big Faputa statue from Made in Abyss. I really like Made in Abyss. So I'm very happy. This was a lucky find. It's so nice. It's a really nice figure. Thank you. You have to remember, I did a donathon because I wanted to be comfortable. And I also had some savings. And my mom also came in clutch. Because my mom saw that I was really worried and I wasn't doing well. And she was like, hey, if I give you some, will you not be worried anymore? And will you just have a good time? And I said, well, you don't have to, but of course it's very appreciated. So we found a way. Like I'm gonna pay her back, but very slowly. And she just wanted me to have a good time. And that was very sweet of her helping out. So that's really good. Will you be cool if I give you money? Basically, yeah. She was like, you're so uncool right now. You're so uncool. You're always worried. Why is my daughter so uncool? My daughter never chills. She always sucks and she's worried. And I was like, yeah, I kind of worry a little bit. And then I told her about the whole hematoma thing. And she was like, you're so stupid. Why did you do that here? Just go to Japan, eat food, go shop, have a good time. and stop being so worried all the time. So it was like, yeah, thanks, mom. Pop pop, hello. Nice to see you. And crazy kitty, hello, yeah, hello. Yeah. So my mom made sure I was well off. I was covered well. Project Fox, thank you for the follow. Thank you. And I think the Made in Abyss figure is probably one of my favorite finds. My other favorite find is a Black Rock Shooter with the art book. There's a limited Black Rock Shooter figure and an art book. And I got the bundle, and I'm so happy about that. I wanted those figures since I was a kid, since I was a child. And I don't know. I didn't get them because, like until now, because I was very scared of bootlegs. And those figures are frequently bootlegged. So going to Japan and being able to see the figures like in person and buying them in person, knowing what they look like, was very nice. Like, for me, this was awesome. I got burned a couple times on eBay when I have bought figures before. So I think from now on I will just stick to Solaris. I think I will suck it up and I will just get it on Solaris whenever there's a figure I like. Because I find it a bit frightening, the thought of receiving a bootleg. I don't like it. Because it's just wasted, right? Like I wouldn't keep it. Ami is good too, and Mandarake. Yeah, those sites as well. I think Ami, Mandarake, and Solaris are like my trifecta. What I always do is I go on my figure collection and I check if a figure even has bootlegs. And if my figure collection doesn't say that something has a bootleg, then I'm like, okay, well, I might look on eBay. You know, like I might find it like easily. But like when I see something has bootlegs, I'm like, no, I'm not buying this without being sure this is like a proper source. I'm not buying this randomly. So it was nice to see all the figures in person. And I saw a figure I really wanted, which I didn't get, which is the Zara from Azure Lane, and she's climbing out of a pool. I like this a lot because I like imagery of pools and the tropics and bathtubs. I'm a big waterhead. I really like when things are surrounded by water and when there's water everywhere. Buster! Thank you so much for the follow. Arigato. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of the times the bootlegs just don't look that good. Yeah, I mean, the whole aim of it is to make something cheaper, right? And so the quality is just not there. Sloshes around her head a little. That's so cursed. No, I like water imagery, you know? Like I like pools, I like beaches, I like bathtubs. I like the water. I like water. And the Zara one I really like, but it was a 1:4 scale. So very big figure. And the girls were telling me not to do it. They were like, no, it's too big. You're not going to be able to transport this home. There's no way. You can't fill up your suitcase on the second day. You can't do it. So I didn't take her home. I could have, yeah. I mean, buying it to see, that's very expensive. I did end up buying a second suitcase, but closer to the end of the trip. Did you ship any boxes at all? No, I was too scared of stuff getting lost in the mail. I guess I could have done that now that I'm thinking about it. I guess that would have been a way. I shipped some letters and I shipped some envelopes, like parcels. Yeah, buying it a seat would have been way too expensive for me. That would have been like $500. At that point, I could have bought like a second or third suitcase. I think that would have been easier for me. Or shipping it back, I can also see the benefit of. I think shipping it back would have also been a way. Yeah. I think with Faputa, I was very, 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 very worried about. Because Faputa is like, it's a very detailed piece with lots of small parts. And I was so worried about something breaking in half during transit. So I was already dreading having to carry my suitcase home. Because I could just see it happen, you know. I could just see my suitcase being thrown around and things breaking in half. I was very worried. But in the end, it all arrived home okay. In the end, nothing bad happened. Yeah. They do not handle things with care. I heard, I do not know if this is true. I heard if you write down, like, please handle with care, you know, please don't, they will sometimes be, like, worse to it. I heard the same goes for people that deliver mail. So I was just so paranoid. I was so paranoid something would happen. Yeah, they don't have time to deal with that. Yeah, I understand. I also understand. I remember 20 years ago, someone What? Someone managing your luggage stole your GameCube games? No! I was so upset. I would be upset too. Oh my god, your GameCube games. Were you heading home from Japan as well? Like, how did that happen? The real trick is write on it like a child, so you get sympathy. Yeah, so I did this. I put stickers on my carrier. I have like a jewel case, like a small one. Wow. I am so sorry. Was this like inside of America, or was this like from Japan to America? That's so heartbreaking. I'm so sorry. That really, really sucks. Coming from Florida to Canada. Oh god. Jeez. That's really bad, man. I'm so sorry. Yeah. This really sucks. I am so incredibly sorry. Luckily, all of my things made it home okay. I was really worried about transport though. On the flight back, I was trying to like emotionally detach myself from everything. Like I was trying to tell myself like, oh, things are gonna break, things might get stolen, you know, like hope for the best but expect nothing. In the end, everything arrived home all right. There's like one mini figure that broke, but it's like a small part of it that broke. So I will just fix it. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Blix, hello. Hey. Oh, I had my 3DS stolen from me in a lecture hall at a Japanese university. Unfortunately, there are bad people in Japan too. Your 3DS? Oh. Your 3DS? That's so sad. Why would someone steal a 3DS? Oh. Man. I'm so sorry. Everyone getting there. Oh, they still have... Oh god, they left you the empty GameCube cases for the stolen games. This is so sad. The big question, Mr. G, how much doujin manga did you acquire? I didn't get any manga. I did get some dojins. I stole someone's DS flash card when I was a kid, not gonna lie. Alright, okay. That's a little bit of bad karma. But nonetheless, let's not steal from one another. Let's not steal. Arrows! Hello, hello. Welcome back from Japan. Thank you, thank you. Arigato. I bought some dojin. I bought some. I bought some dojin manga. But let me continue. We're still at day 2. Yeah. Yes, yes. What you buy? What you get? Are you... How about we get to it when we get to it, so it's a bit less embarrassing. How about we get to it when we get to it, so I have time to brace myself for it. I wrote so on day 2 I got the Faputa figure. We went to Go-Go Curry. That was tasty. I had pork katsu curry, which was really good. And then I picked up the Black Rock Shooter figurine, and I got Zundamon. A little Zundamon mini figure. Curry, very tasty. Very good. Can recommend. Like curry. I was overwhelmed by the Radio K-Con, but I did like melon books. Funnily enough, I also didn't buy anything at Melon Books. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. It's the Mahjong game, right? Melon Books is really nice, but they didn't have the old ancient dojin that I was looking for. We played Death Smiles and Melty at an arcade after that. That was pretty fun. I never played arcade games before. But... you know, I still had a really good time trying them out. I had really fun, like, watching Ruri play Death Smiles. I think for me, like, I would have been overwhelmed by the controls, but seeing Ruri do well in Death Smiles, and then, you know, like, them playing together, like, I was very happy to watch. I'm like this in general. Whenever I'm in a call with someone, I will ask them to stream their game. I usually don't want to play together. Like, I'm just happy, you know, watching. Yeah. Everyone in the arcade is honestly very, very friendly. Like, there were some people where we had to leave and we offered a guy that he could keep playing on our machine because our coin was still valid. And he was very friendly. Like, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I had a very good time. We went to Chiba-chan, had yakisoba, karage, cucumber salad, complimentary beef jelly bean sprouts, and I drank a yuzu sour and a melon float. Yes. So my belly was full of food. It was also very funny because Ruri kept posting that image of the bunny that is rubbing his belly in the group chat every time we had food. So my belly was full of food. Yeah. That's the place with the chicken board. That's the place with the chicken board. Yes. It was very fun. I'm glad Miss Takanyan brought us there. And in general, she planned the trip very well. I felt very well, like, guided. I felt very well guided through Japan. We didn't have chicken bowl because that would have been too much chicken. But we had, like, 8 pieces of karage and we split it among ourselves. Because we also had the spicy cucumber salad. And complimentary beef sprouts with beef. They just spawned on the table. No one ordered them. They were just like, here, have bean sprouts. They're for you. I like those. I like the bean sprouts with the jello. That was quite tasty. I'm usually not a jelly food liker. I don't eat jello usually. But like with meat, especially with snacks, it's fine. Like I will try a snack that has jello on it. That's okay. But beef together with jello, I hadn't have before. Yes. She's very competent. I agree. Solar Snow. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. We are not yet at the crab dinner. Zach the Blueberry. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. We're at day 3. Funnily enough, the melon float and the yuzu sour made me so drunk that I was like, how do you say? I was like swinging back and forth while standing. Like I was wobbly. I usually handle myself quite well when I'm drunk, but the yuzu sour and the melon float made me like, they affected me quite a bit. I was quite drunk, which I was pleased by. I heard some things about crab dinner. Yeah, I will talk about it in a second. We're getting there. We're getting there. So day 3 I wrote, we went to a local food festival in Asakusa. I was able to eat lots of different foods, including a spicy rice cracker, an auspicious onigiri with chicken thigh and chestnut, some dango, fried pork cutlet, wagyu and fried rice, a strawberry sando, and a very strong matcha latte. So as you can get, I ate those food. I ate a lot of food, but it was all like, since it's a festival, it's all small portions. Like it's all like little festival foods. You're meant to try out multiple things. It's like a tester, basically. Yeah, I ate all of that. And we shared a lot too. So when I say I ate, I also mean I shared. Like, for example, I remember the auspicious onigiri, I definitely share. The rice cracker, I also let the other 2 finish. Like, I usually have like a bite and then I'm okay, you know, I get what this is. I understand what this is. I can move on now. But it was all very tasty. I think the wagyu I liked. This was the point where I was roast beefed out. Like, where it was just like, okay, this is a bit too much roast beef. I like wagyu, but I'm a bit tired of it being roast beef. I did like the onigiri with chestnut and chicken thigh. It was very tasty. I liked strawberry sando. In general, I think strawberry sando was my favorite snack, like my favorite dessert. I quite liked the strawberry sando. That was very good. We went to the shrine and pulled fortunes. I pulled an average fortune. Yeah, my fortune said something like, even an old man carries the strength of youth. The patient will get well, but it will take some time. Wait, I can read it out for you actually. Let me read it out for you. I'm interested now. I want to read my fortune to you guys. Let me see. Where's my fortune? Here. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna read you my fortune. No, she got the best one, I think. I think Takako got a great one, and then Rui got a good one, and I got the average one. I am quite grandpa core, I think. I'm a bit of a lecherous grandpa. This is true. The moon in morning twilight still keeps on shining. It means an old man holds young energy, too strong in spite of his age. Talk with tongue entangled by you getting drunk, but gives no unpleasant impression to others. There may be a little trouble in your family, but when you believe in God and ask for happiness, you can get calmed down, like to be in mid-spring, fine day. Your request will be granted, but don't hope too excessively. The patient will get well, but it takes a little time. The lost article appears later. The person you wait for will come late. Building a new house and removal are both well. It is a good time to start a trip. Marriage of any kind and new employment are both well. So I am an old man with youthful energy. That's what I'm getting. I am old and made of mold. That's all you need to know. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for us to marry. It's time to marry and get employed. Very good. The shrine kind of made me a little bit emotional because they were selling these luck talismans, right? And I try not to be how do you say? I try not to be too, how to say, superstitious. It kind of got to me a little bit. So I got my mother a big talisman for long life and health, and also one just in general for happiness and luck. And then I got myself 2 talismans. I got myself one big one that is there to boost business, and another one that's also for, like, if you have a store, you can put it in there. So I got those buffs. I got 2 talismans to boost my business. And I got, it's kind of funny, right? For my mother, I got like the nice one, like longevity of life and all that. Oh, I think the one is like business, and the other one is realizing my ambitions. I think there's one that is like, it's for your ambitions, and the other one is like, yeah, put this in your store. If you have a store, this is the talisman for you. So I got this one too. That explains. So I decided to step out of nowhere. Exactly. And thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. It's just funny to me. Like, I like the idea of having a nice talisman in my home. And I was so emotional. Like, I usually don't get like this, but I had to get my mom this, like, kind of expensive, nice talisman, because I was like, oh no, I want my mom to have a long life and be healthy and not get sick. Like, it really did work on me, you know? And I got cleansed at the shrine. I drank the shrine water and washed my hands. And I inhaled the smoke. And then we prayed at the shrine. Dance Johnny Dance. That's a really good username. I hope you had fun in JP. I just got home from there too. I had a wonderful time. I really liked it. Yeah. I really like the shrine. Then after that, we went to Tokyo Skytree. There was a really big mall attached to it with cute stores. I bought a Mamechi plush, which is funny because this plush got released a year ago for Earth Day. So seeing him a year later in the wild, you know, like completely unprecedented, I was like, I need to get this. I need to get this right away. And I did. I got my son, and I got some Toro goods. I got some deco food for friends and family. And I sent my mom a picture. I got my mom like a magnet that looks like a poached egg. And she just replied saying, egg. And I asked her about it. I was like, do you like it? And she didn't answer. Like she didn't say anything. And my mom kind of has the tendency to do this. Last year when I went on a trip, I sent her a picture of a jellyfish, and she just said jellyfish. And I was like, yeah, I'm having a great time at the beach, yada yada. And she just used the jellyfish emoji. And I was like, damn. Wow. Jellyfish. Yeah, my mom just says it how it is. It's very funny. I like this about her a lot. I send this to one of my friends sometimes. Like when I get a reply by my mom that's funny, I send it to my friend, and she always erupts into laughter because she thinks it's so funny. My friend really likes my mom. It's very very cute when she comes visit, because my friend always treats my mom like a celebrity. Like it's that famous person from the memes. And she always gets a little starstruck around my mom, and it's like, oh, Miss Dingy, I hope you're doing well. It's very cute. I like both of them a lot. That's like when Dad just respond with, okay, yeah, it's the same vibe. It's definitely the same vibe. What else is there to say? We went to a restaurant. I had a melon float and a hamburger steak with a creamy mushroom omurice. Yes, this was very tasty. I like this a lot. I like omurice. I was happy to have it. And I like hamburger steak. She's back. Nobody in Europe is safe anymore. What do you mean by this? Hello? We're supposed to be friends. Come on. Hello, Mr. Neve. Hope you had a good time. I did have a good time. I had a really good time. I like Japan. I wrote, it was delicious. I really liked the flavor, and I even ate the peas. So you know this is serious because I don't like peas, but I ate them all. So, you know, this must have been very serious for me if I wrote down that I even ate the peas. At the top of the mall, they had a Christmas village, and Ruri got a donut. Which is better, Japan or America? America. I think Japan is awesome, and I like Japan a lot. I was very worried that I would be rude by accident. Like, I was very worried that I would make some sort of social faux pas. And, I don't know. I think I can't really compare them. But America feels more like the place I could probably live in and you know, like, get around and be somewhat productive. I think I love Japan a lot. This is of course true. But I don't know. I feel kind of bad because like how can I put this? I kinda liked America because the TwitchCon and like seeing all the streamers and stuff was a big part of it, and seeing my friends in America. And I know, you know, all of my friends kinda come from there, like, you know, Taka and Ruri and the Green Circle, you know. Like, everyone's from America, so I would prefer to be there. But I would like to visit Japan. And if I have more Japanese friends, then I would also consider going there. But I feel like they would probably not want me there. That's the other thing. I don't have a good job, right? I don't have a bachelor's degree. So I kind of feel like no country really wants me. How I felt about the UK versus Redacted. The UK, unfortunately for me, is charred ground. I lived in the UK for a while because I had a former fiance that was from the UK. So going to the UK for me is kind of a bit hard. I will most likely still try to move out of Germany to Ireland or something. But that's just because I crave to be somewhere else, and I'm very tired of being in Germany. Like, if I could, I would get an American husband, and then I would move to the US, because I think that's the only way. I don't think they really want me in America, you know, or in Japan. Kohi! Hello, hello! How are you doing? Oh, let me give you a shout out. Kohi is a super cute VTuber in Arches. Oh. Here, I did it. Hello, Kohi! Good to see you! Good to see you! Yeah. Like, I like the events they have in America. Like, they have the MagFest, they have the TwitchCon, they have the OftKai. You know, they have, like, events in America that I would really like to see. I'll sneak you into America. Please do. I've been thinking of applying to the green card lottery. But what can you do? There isn't much you can do, right? I like Japan a lot. Like, if I knew that... I don't know. If I knew that I could, like, facilitate living there, I would still really like to move there. Like, I heard the visa fees in Japan are getting more expensive and stuff, so I don't think it's happening anytime soon. 49 star! Hello, Fred. Nice to see you. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, Japan is affordable, but, like, getting to that point is hard. And I know they have announced that they want to increase the visa costs by, like, 3 times to match them up with the European visa costs. So this is gonna be a lot harder to afford. I know the property market is also basically, like, not available to foreigners. This doesn't really concern me because I'm you know, I couldn't dream about getting property, like, anywhere. Yeah, apartment forever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I heard, like, the Scandinavias, they're kind of hard to get to. Like, I heard when you go to Scandinavia, like, from Germany, you realize that things are very expensive because the wages apparently also are higher. But yeah, no, I think overall, since all of my friends are in America, I think that is, like, my main reason. Yeah. But I would like, if I could, I would like to go to Japan every year. That's not possible. But if I could, I would go visit every year. Yeah. And then we went to a second Heisei retro store. This time I got a small Surano Toshimono figure and some goods. On the way to Ami Ami, a rude guy bumped into us and just kept walking. I was pretty sad about this because it seemed like it was done on purpose. This was on a bridge. The entire bridge was completely empty. It was just us. And a person walked up to us to ask us for directions. But we didn't take up much space. There was a lot of like space behind and before us. And this older salaryman walked behind me and, like, shoulder checked me pretty roughly. And he shoulder checked the other two as well because we were standing in a line. So he just brute forced his way through a group of 3 people with his shoulder, even though the road was completely clear. Like, it was a really, like, broad bridge for maybe, like, 5 to 6 people to be able to stand, like, next to each other, you know? Like there was a lot of walking room. But he shoulder checked all of us. And it felt really on purpose and kind of mean. Yeah. No, they didn't ask me to apologize. No. You just need a friend that lives there. Then you could crash at their place and save money. I think it would work out visa-wise because I don't have a bachelor's degree. I think for Japan, the only two options are, once again, marriage and having a bachelor's degree and working for a Japanese company. So I don't think they want my kind. I don't think I'm wanted. That's the other reason. I know that me not having a bachelor's degree is really holding me back from being able to move somewhere else. You! Hello, hello! Hi, my sweet. Hello, smoochums. How are you? Oh, hiyo. Hi. Hello, youplings. How are you? Aren't you happy to have your youp back? Youp and I were in Japan at the same time. We almost met up. But I think we both got sick right after each other. So we couldn't meet up, unfortunately. But, yeah, you were happy. Very good. Very good. Youp is a big sweetie pie. Please check her out. Youp is very sweet. How are you? Did you get home safe? Did you have a good time? I had a lovely time. Thank you. And thank you so much for the raid. What did you do today? And Mino, the 9th Planeswalker. Thank you for checking in with us today. Hello. Yeah, it could have been germ to germ sharing. Hell yeah. And Glitching Stary, hello. Hi. The 17-hour flight kind of killed me though, lol. I was suffering during the flight back. I was suffering big time. I completely get it. I was suffering so much during the flight. Like, I had internet, but only sometimes. And it kind of came to the point where I couldn't sleep, but I was also bored. But I didn't want to spend any more time on my phone because this was getting so tiring. And I had my Nintendo Switch with me, but I also didn't want to look at the screen anymore. Yeah, this happened to me on my America flight. I didn't have internet on my America flight. And I couldn't sleep. And I was cursing it out. I was like, oh my god, this is so horrendous. Yeah, flying's no joke. Flying is definitely no joke. Thank you for the hat pad. Thank you. I'm glad you were home. I'm glad both of us are home. I had a really good time, but I'm also happy to just be home. I think for me, customs were the scariest thing. But let's continue. I got Sonico and a Miku figure at Ami. Then we retired for tonight. Yeah, so I got the Go Curry Super Sonico collab figure, where she's really tan and her boobs are nice and she looks oily. Like they put like some stuff on her so she looks like she's glistening with oil. And she carries 2 big plates with curry on them. And I don't know. I just like Super Sonico. What can I say? And I got the Racing Miku, which is very nice. It's Racing Miku, I think. I don't know which year. It's the orange one. She has a very pleasant sculpt. I wanted this figure for a very long time. And I'm very happy I got her. Very nice figure. I'm really glad I got both of those. In general, I got some very nice finds in Japan. And I keep staring at Sonico because she has tan lines as well. So she's oily. She has tan lines. And she has the nipple indents. Oh my god, I love booba so much. I'm a big booba head. Like I'm very boob-pilled. I am very boob-pilled. Yeah. I love all your photos, by the way. Thank you. I was trying to take interesting photos. What would happen a lot is I would go to different stores and I wanted everyone to get nice things. So I would take photos whenever I would see a fate or I would see like a higurashi, because I know the other two care about it greatly. So I would try to take pictures of everything so everyone could get the goods. And I'm happy that in the end I did end up helping Miss Ruri get some nice higurashi figures because of it. And in general, it was just nice to share, you know, because then someone would say, oh, this is like the anniversary book from this. This is like the thing from this, you know? Like, it was nice to learn more about what everyone likes, I think. On average, I walked 12,000 steps a day. On the highest day, I walked 24,000 steps. And there were like 2 other days where I walked 20,000 steps. For a person with a spine that's slightly broken, this is really good. For a person that slept in the futon on the floor with a spine that's sort of kind of broken, this is really good. So this is why I ate a lot of food, right? Because I also knew we were moving around a lot. And I didn't want to hold back. I had this plan of wanting to try everything, and I went for it. So I had a really good time. Really healthy. Yes. I didn't struggle with the walking as much as I thought. I woke up sore every single morning, and I went to bed at night feeling sore quite a bit. But yeah, all the walking was pretty good. And I will say something that Japan lacks, in my opinion, is benches to sit on. As a person who has back problems, sometimes you just want to sit for 5 minutes. It's not like a big thing, right? Like, it didn't limit my enjoyment of things. But there were moments where I was just like, damn, I really want to sit down for like 1 minute and rest my feet. I really want to sit down for a couple minutes and just do nothing. And that wasn't possible at all. Sometimes I ended up squatting on the floor because I saw other people doing it. Because I just thought, okay, I need to rest. I need like a minute to kind of, you know, yeah. Only saw them at stations. I didn't even see them at like small stations. I saw some benches on like bigger stations, like Tokyo Station. But I didn't see that many stations. But other than that, so benches and trash cans. Other than that, Japan was an absolutely flawless, beautiful country. Yeah. No, it's a flawless, not flawed, Jimaku-chan. It's a flawless, beautiful country. Yeah, flawless, beautiful country. Very good. Yeah, I should have got the cooling stuff for my feet. I think I should have looked into that. Yeah. Buy 1 drink, carry it all day. I had the Starbucks matcha cup in my bag every single day. I had the Starbucks matcha thing in my bag at all times, pretty much. Kuma, good night! Oyasumi! Good night, good night. Yeah. I was too scared to throw things away. I would just carry things home because I was too worried that you know, trash cans were already overflowing. I didn't want to put more stuff in it. On day 4, we went to the guest house in Rose Garden featured Umineko. It was nice to see old Japanese trees, small cranes, and some ducks. It was nice to see a completely different side of Japan. We met up with Mr. Corwin. He loves Love Life and is really good at Wotage. It was cool to learn more about the concerts. It must be fun to cheer together, I'd imagine. After that, we went to Joypool's arcade. I got a plushie from the crane game and helped Ruri with hers. I don't really like arcades, but I enjoyed the House of the Dead game and spending time with everyone. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing is like, most roller coasters, including indoor coasters, will tell you not to ride if you have spine problems. So I didn't ride a lot of coasters. I still had fun though. We won Rory a plushie at the arcade. And I also won myself a small plushie. I had a good time. And we played like a House of the Dead shooting game, which was very fun. That was very enjoyable. Yeah, it was very nice to meet Mr. Corbin. Very friendly fellow. And I enjoyed learning more about the idol stuff. It seems really cool. I like everyone cheering together, and the cheers sound very fun. Yeah. Okay. I think... Wait, let me finish the day. We ate ramen after that. I had Wagyu ramen. It was creamy, but I'm tired of the Wagyu roast beef texture. Yeah, at this point you can tell I was craving for meat that wasn't roast beef. We then saw the Bakemonogatari Bridge. Lovely architecture, cool pilgrimage spot. Yes. And I wrote, today was slightly tinged in sadness for me. I don't really want to return home. And I wish I could just start a life somewhere else. Contemplated going back to uni. I don't know if I'll do it. I feel like I'm kind of too old for going back to uni. Like I don't know if I want to devote like 3 to 4 years of my life to getting a degree that I will not be very passionate about. But then again, it will put me like a little bit farther in life, right? For having a degree. But at the same time, I kind of want to stream full time, so that's not really obtainable with that goal. Yeah, I've been thinking about it because if I had a bachelor's degree, it would be easier to come to Japan or America. Yeah. Papa! Hello, hello. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about it. It's like just in general, I had a bit of a change in perspective, you could say. Never too late. I am thinking about it. I don't know, like, if you guys know, but I've mentioned this before. My parents didn't allow me to go to university because my parents thought going to university is a scam. And it's like, you know, like a degree gets you nowhere. My parents forbade me from going to university. So going to uni and the whole topic is kind of sensitive topic for me. I still feel very dejected that I couldn't go to uni. And I've been thinking about going back and getting a degree. Cyber Blinky, good night. Good night. I remember in uni we had a speaker that dropped out and came back at 28 to finish with a master's. Whoa, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, my parents were just like, yeah, we're gonna disown you. You have to get a job at like a trade school because that's real work. And then, you know, otherwise we're just gonna disown you and you're gonna be on your own. So I didn't have a choice really at the time. I don't know if I would go back to uni because it doesn't really align with my goals of wanting to stream full time. I'll think about it. I think I kind of want to focus on my goals at hand though. I kind of want to focus on, you know, streaming. I have so many projects and things that I want to do, and that's kind of more important to me. In general, I am working on something right now. It will take me multiple years to complete, but I'm working on like a passion project that I'm very excited about. In general, I want to say I had a great time in Japan. I think visiting Japan was absolutely wonderful. I think the country is just so nice. Like the nature is really beautiful. I think when we went to the Kinosaki Onsen, which is like a more naturey area, I think that was the most fun for me. I just remember like seeing all of the autumny trees and the rocks and the rivers. Like Japan has an absolutely beautiful countryside. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the entire trip. Like it's definitely an absolutely beautiful country. There were so many, like even in the cities, there was so much nice architecture. Everything was so aesthetically pleasing. I really liked it. I also enjoyed, of course, meeting the girls in person. I couldn't have asked for better travel companions. I had a wonderful time. I did have my government mandated boob grab, and I'm very pleased. I shall not turn into an incel for now. I shall not turn into an incel for now. Crisis abated. Crisis dodged. Yeah. I had a great time like trying the food. I had a great time hanging out with everyone. I had so many new experiences. In the next couple of weeks, I will publish a whole travel blog. I'm gonna stop here for tonight because I want the others to be able to talk about it too, and for it to be new to you guys as well. I think everyone else is gonna publish their stories, right? So I want to give the other ones also the opportunity to share, and for you guys to be excited. Generic too. I do want to mention that I met up with a couple of very lovely people. Everyone I was spending time with in Japan was absolutely wonderful. I enjoyed spending time with Taka and Ruri. I had a great time meeting with Ao-san, who has a lovely voice and is a beautiful singer and a lovely artist. And I met up with my model mama's manager, Inaba-san. And Inaba was so nice. Inaba was very, very kind. And we had a lovely time chatting. It was lovely to just kind of, talk to someone who I've been working together with for a very long time. Yoichi was traveling, but we're gonna meet up next time for sure. And Inaba-san was very pleasant to talk to as well. And I was given the art book of Yoichi and a little standee, which was so nice. Ao-san was so cute too. They drew me like a shikishi picture, and we went to eat and had karaoke together with Takanyan. It was very fun. And then I also met up with Toromi. Toromi is also a very talented artist and musician. Yes. Please do. Ao-san's art is so nice. Ao-san's art is so, so, so nice. And Toromi's art as well. I was able to get a lot of CDs, an art book, and Toromi-san was so kind and gifted me a t-shirt. That's so sweet. I was really taken aback by all the kindness. And I also met up with our good friend of the channel, Market-chan. And Market-chan was so cute as well. We went to a cafe and then we went to a card store. And we walked through some retro game stores in Akiba. And they gave me some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Some cute gachapon. A very tasty jelly from the Pokemon Center. And it was very nice to talk to a fellow Tuki friend. And they made a very sweet drawing of us while we were at the cafe. And I enjoyed my time very much. I met so many nice people. Yes. Yeah, Wolfburg. It was so nice to talk to them. It was so nice to talk to Torumi. It was so nice to talk to everyone. Yeah, I was very happy. If you want to see more photos, they're all on my Twitter right now. What I am going to do is, over the next couple of weeks, I will publish a whole travel blog on my website. I'm gonna finish up the interviews and then I'm gonna publish like a detailed travel blog on my website. And I'm gonna revamp the entire thing as well. I'm currently working on that with RNA, who's so patient with me. Thank you so much. But we're revamping the website. I want the interviews to, to have a place there and to look nice. And to have like a clean presentation. And yeah, that's what we're kind of working on. I'm studying up. I'm learning some web design. I'm making some mock-ups of how I want things to look like. It's very exciting. So if you want to read my full coverage that goes really in depth and has my musings, that's going to be published as a blog article soon. But please, 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 wait, let me shout them out. Okay, can you do it? Can the mod do it? Can you shout out Takako and Ruri, please? Please check out their coverage of all the events as well. Yes. Yes. Because I don't want to give it all away. I kind of feel bad that I'm going first. Because, I wanted to be new to you guys too. They have so many fun stories to tell. But yeah, I had a wonderful time. And I'm so glad I met these two in person. Yes. It was lovely to spend time together. Yes, and Miss Fu is currently going to Japan. True. Yes. Well, that's not going to be the, it's not the same trip. So I know Miss Fu will do some lovely different things as well. So please check her out too. Yes. But I think Miss Fu will return in like a couple weeks. The Fushi DLC. Next time we'll all go together. Wow. Yes, we met up with Miss Hayami as well. Oh, how could I have forgotten? Miss Hayami is so cute. We went together to the Made in Abyss promotion in Ikebukuro. That was so nice. Yes, Miss Hayami was a wonderful guide and she was so sweet. She's a big cutie patootie pie. Really big sweetie. Everyone I met in Japan was so nice. Everyone I met in Japan was just so lovely. Yes, the jelly at the Pokemon Center is a food called uiro that can only be bought in Nagoya. I hope it's delicious. I liked it. Very, very tasty. Umai. I liked it a lot. Very tasty. It had lovely artwork of the Pokemon on it, wearing very cute clothes. There's Jirachi, Pikachu, and Mew, and they had cute outfits on. It kind of felt bad to eat because I was thinking, I was like, oh, this is like pureed Pikachu. They turned Pikachu into like yellow jelly, and I'm eating him. So I felt a little bit bad. I was like, oh, I'm eating Pikachu, but it was very tasty. I really liked it. It was a very precious gift. And thank you so much for the drawing. It was very nice to hang out. I enjoyed it very much. Puppy Love City! Hello, hello! Ohio! Did you find your favorite Pokemon at the Pokemon Center? No! I went to 2 Pokemon centers and they didn't have Raikou. And they did have Gothitelle, and honestly I should have picked her up. I should have gotten Gothitelle because I like her quite a bit. Gothitelle and Raikou are my faves. Absol I also really like. They didn't have Raikou, they didn't have Absol, and they had Gothitelle. But I didn't pick her up. I should have. That I really do regret. I regret it quite a bit. I like the Pokemon Fit plushies, the very small ones. I think in Japan the line is called Sitting Cuties. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's called Sitting Cuties for us, and it's called Pokemon Fit over there. I love Gothitelle quite a bit. Gothitelle is very cute. Wait, I can show you some art that I got on Skeb. Let me show you. Where did I park this? I'm so slow at these things. Here. Look, it's me. It's me and Gothitelle. We're friends. That's my trainer sprite. Yes. I think it's very cute. I want to get one with Raikou too, but I felt bad commissioning Raikou because he's a legendary, right? I was like, oh, I don't want to be like the cringe Mary Sue OC that has a legendary Pokemon. So I chose a Pokemon that isn't a legendary. In my case, I really like Gothitelle. I kind of want to breed for a shiny. But I tried for like over 300 eggs and I didn't get a shiny. So at some point I got kind of frustrated. But I still have anything to breed for it. So we might have to do more breeding soon. I kind of want to see how that game is gonna turn out. The Pokemon Champions that they're releasing. It's like a Pokemon battle sim for the Switch too. And I want to see if they give you Pokemon or if you have to port them over using Pokemon. Almost sneezed. Pokemon Home. Yeah. Sorry, I almost had to sneeze. That's always like such an annoying feeling. But it's like when it's like tingling on your nose, you know? Yeah. But I wanna see if I wanna breed for some fun Pokemon. And we are still competing in the VTuber Pokemon League. Yes. That's also still happening. But okay, I think we're ending it here for tonight. I'm back. I will catch up with all of my Patreon deliverables. I will catch up with all of my current Patreon deliverables. And I will catch up with the subathon. Or donathon more accurately. So we will do a lot of fun things. But I have one more announcement. I have already posted this in the Discord. But I want to post it here as well. We're going live on the front page. Yay! Pachi. Yes, we're going live on the front page. Pachi, 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 Pachi. And we're doing this on the 17th of December. Most likely, this will be our 6-hour ASMR stream that I promised. Yes, so we're beating 2 birds with 1 stone. We're doing a long ASMR. ASMR the long way. Yes, yes. No-kun! Hello, hello! Idempotent! Hello, hello! Ohayo! Yes, we will most likely do some nice ASMR. I'm very excited for it. ASMR the old-fashioned way. This diner still serves up ASMR the old-fashioned way. Thank you, Mina! I want to talk about my secret project that I'm working on. So, I asked multiple friends for help. And I guess this is true, right? But I kind of want to learn more about the computer a little bit. I'm kind of more interested in the computer. And I've kind of been interested in things like RPG Maker. I kind of want to try making a whittle game. I expect this to take me like 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 years because I have never coded a guy before. But I want to learn this. And I asked friends for help and they were like, Digi, you're surrounded by people who know how to program. Like, you can just ask for help. Like, everyone can help. And I was like, okay. I have this story that I had in my mind for years, right? Like, that I've been thinking about for forever. So 6, 7, yeah. Yeah, I said that. And hi, Neo. Also, give me like 1 second. I want to go to the restroom and then I'll keep talking because this is going to be a longer thing. Okay, thank you. I needed to pee so bad. Thank you. Oh, Sword Felder! Thank you for the resub! Arigato! Oh, I forgot to remove the donathon thing here. I need to do this after stream. Thank you again so much for all the help, Mina. Thank you. Thank you. Ugh. Oh, but yeah, I kind of want to learn a bit more about the computer. I will most likely try to learn a little bit by myself, and then I'll ask everyone for help because I'll fail miserably. And I have this project in mind that I want to work on. Whoa! Toria! Thank you! Arigato! Thank you! Holy, thank you for 10 gifted! Thank you so much! Arigato! Thank you! You're so kind! Thank you! Thank you, everyone! Oh my god. You're very sweet. I appreciate all the help and all the support. Thank you for being so amazing. I'm just a green thing. I'm just a green animal. But so what I do want to say is I have this idea for a story that I wanted to tell for a really long time. And I'm gonna try to realize it in some form. I will definitely start working on it. I've already written the rundown of the story. I've written key plot points. I've thought about mechanics. I have talked about this with people who understand the computer, and they said it's all very doable. It's all very doable. None of the stuff that I'm trying to do is beyond what is very basic. So my hope is that maybe with a little bit of help I can realize that. If you need any help, let me know. I'm one of those experts in computer touching and similar activities. I see. I know we have a lot of people here who are expert computer people. You're not the CEO with crazy ideas. No. It's a fun story. I don't want to give it away yet. But it's a story that's very dear to my heart. And I think this is just it's like a decision-making thing, right? And depending on what decisions you make, a bar either goes more towards one end or the other end. Let's say it's love and hate. So if you make a decision that someone else hates, they're gonna hate you a little bit more. And if you're gonna make a decision that someone else loves, they're gonna love you a little bit more. And then depending on where you end up at the end of the game, you'll get an ending, right? So this isn't this isn't outlandish, I think. This is probably doable. So I hope it is. I mean, I'm gonna be very annoying about this for the next couple years. I might want to stream making assets for this, doing an art stream for making art. Yeah. I haven't really decided on what to use for it yet. Most likely RPG Maker. I have consulted Clonk for help, so I will follow his expert advice as well. Yes. You know, if I'm a green circler, I need to become a computer man too, right? And maybe this is I don't know if you guys have this in other countries. In Germany, if you do a trade, you do something at the end of your learning that's called Gesellenstück. Your Gesellenstück is the first chair that you build or your first table. You can decide what it's gonna be, and then you have to do it before you end your learning, and it's gonna get graded, and that is your You know, that is like your big thing. And maybe this is my Gesellenstück, where it's like, it's the first thing that I'm attempting to do. And you know, the fruits of my learning and work. Yeah. So this is what I mean by, I think going back to uni, I don't have time for anything else I want to do. I think I would much rather realize all of my silly little projects and dreams. I might still go back though. It really depends on how much is calling out to me. I expect that this is going to be a project for multiple years. I think with my skill level, which is very low. I expect with my skill level that is very, very low. It's going to take me years to get this done. But I've been told by everyone that it's okay to ask for advice and for help. So I'm just going to be very annoying for like 5 years, teehee. I'm just going to be very annoying for forever. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet because I'm interested in so many things. I'm going to try a bunch of different things and like search my heart. Because I know it's very easy to say, "Oh, I'm doing a game," and then nothing ever happens with it, right? So I kind of want to see if I want to see what the best way of doing this for me is. I kind of want to be more than the ideas guy on it. But what might happen in the future is regarding art assets. If I deem that I want to commission art assets for this project, I might put them up on Throne. I hope that's okay. You don't have to support them. I will afford things when I can. But if you want to help me like commission a background or something, you know, it would be very appreciated. I already have an artist for the character art. And they're really excited to work on it. So I'm happy about that. But as you know, I'm doing a lot of things. I'm wearing a lot of different hats. I'm gonna keep releasing a lot of ASMR because Patreon has been such a great help for me to stabilize. And I feel way more confident now in getting the new costume that we're starting work with on January. I'm really happy that the donathon went so well. And I had such a good time in Japan. And I didn't have to cut into my savings for December, my monthly. So, you know, like, I will work on it when I have time and when it works out. And I'm gonna keep releasing cool stream things as well, which I'm very excited about. I'll make fan art. Thank you! Kohi, you're so cute and so kind. I really wish I could talk about the story, but I think I need to be patient. I need to be a patient dog. I need to be patient. I will most likely make a Twitter account just for this, where it's like just dev stuff. Because I want someone who's excited for the game to have like a place where it's all about that. So keep your peepers peeled. I will most likely launch like a Twitter account just for this. Yes. Okay. All right. I think this is all. We're going live on the front page. I'm working on a big passion project that's going to take me multiple years. I'm going to catch up with all of my deliverables. And we're going to do all our stuff for the donathon. And I love you guys. I missed you. I'll publish new Tuki interviews. There are free interviews currently in the tank. One of them is done. I'm just revamping the look of the website first because I'm publishing it after. And then 2 are in the making. And I hope you'll be very excited for that. Scuttleton, thank you. Thank you on the front page soon. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm really nervous. Front page is very scary because a lot more people see you. I think we might do ASMR. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet what we do. Most likely ASMR, but I will see. I will see what I deem is a good idea. Lovely seeing you again. I missed you guys so much, and you sent me so many lovely messages while I was away. I love you guys very much. And thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the kindness. Thank you for watching. I'm so happy to be where I am. I'm genuinely so happy with how things are going. I know I mope around a lot and I overwork myself a whole lot. But I hope you know that I am genuinely very happy with how things are. Like, there's some small stuff I would like to manage, like moving out. Because that will just make production easier for me. But it's gonna happen in due time. Like, I'm not too worried about it. Thank you! Thank you, thank you! Okay, Minya. Let's find someone nice to raid. Whom stuff are we raiding today? Who will it be, I wonder? Let's see. Let's see who we're raiding. Ooh. There's some strong candidates here. Some very lovely people are alive right now. It's hard to choose. It's very hard to choose. Okay, I think today we're choosing Soy Milk, who's having their engineer debut. Yeah. Soy Milk is such a cutie patootie pie. Good night! Bye-bye, Mina! Oh, they're also a fellow green thing. This is also true. Alright. Goodbye! Bye-bye! Oyashu! Bye-bye! I will most likely either stream tomorrow or on Tuesday. I might need a rest day tomorrow, but I will most likely be back on Tuesday for Tuki Tuesday. So don't worry, we're definitely doing that. Hell yeah. Alright, bye-bye!